We have this UFC 304 press conference. Oh my god, I just woke up. I'm not gonna lie. We got Tom Aspinall walking out, Curtis Blades. I personally think Tom Aspinall clearing Curtis Blades. I don't know. Curtis a dog, but Patty Pimlet and Bobby Green. My bad, chat. King Green already walked out. We got Leon and Muhammad taking the stage. Of course, bro's wearing that same Chicago jersey. I mean, I feel like he's always wearing. Remember the name, Jesus. If Leon doesn't win this fight, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat, if I can comprehend Bilal Muhammad and what's his name in the featherweight. I just can't even think of it. Ilya Taporia. I cannot fathom them holding belts at the same time. My mind will melt. Leon just pulled up, getting the crowd lit. I think it's going to be a... This card is really top-heavy, though, when you look at it. Super top-heavy card. Oh, my God. Leon getting the first question. Leon does not sound like how he looks. That's funny. Everyone's screaming headshot dead. Great. Colby Covington question, bro. When is Colby gonna fight again? I want to see him fight Ian Gary. Everyone just screaming headshot dead. Oh God. Oh, this is gonna be a good presser for sure. Oh my God, the headshot dead chants are crazy. I mean, that's aura. That's aura for sure. Oh my God, they're talking about the elevator incident. Great. Awesome. The good old elevator incident in the UFC. If I cannot have Bilal Muhammad winning this, oh my God, that might have been the cheesiest laugh I've ever heard. Oh, this UFC press conference is hard to stomach. I mean, these guys' mic work is terrible. Thank God they're good at fighting. Okay, Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall finally getting a question. I can't understand him. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he's giving Curtis Blades some respect. I like it. I mean, they're both dogs. I mean, I could see Curtis Blades upsetting him, but I don't know. I don't know, chat. Oh, he's giving Curtis respect. Oh no, Curtis about to shit on him. This is about to be bad. He had, okay. Oh, they're hating on Curtis. Curtis a dog though. Bro, nobody cares about John Jones, bro. I'm tired of hearing about him. Just strip him already. Please. Ooh, a question for Patty the Batty. Hello, hello. Oh, Bobby Green up here looking like a dog. How you doing today? I'm doing great. How about you, brother? Bro, Patty Pimlet is an AI. Patty Pimlet is not a real person. There's no way. For those of y'all just joining in, I'm over here just watching the UFC 304 press conference. Super excited for that this weekend. It's going to be a really good fight. Oh my God. Patty Pimlet's aura is insane, dude. It is insane. Oh, dude, I can't spell any day, so it's all good. It's all good. We got Deadpool today, guys. We're ready to watch that. We got some UFC press conference. First like, let's go. Can we get a round of applause in the chat? First like, let's get it. Nobody outside Liverpool likes him. Who, Patty? Yes, sir. You saying no one likes Patty outside of Liverpool? He's Irish, right? Oh no, I thought, bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This whole time, I thought Patty was Irish. Oh, it's Ian Gary that's Irish. I'm tripping. I kind of like Patty. I mean, his aura is crazy. I think. I feel like Bobby Green wins though. Manchester City or Man United. Is that a is that a is that a soccer question or am I tripping? I want to go to one of these events so bad, dude. Hey, we got 2 likes. Let's go, baby. I want to go to a press conference so bad, dude. I appreciate all the likes, guys. If y'all could drop that sub, we are close to 500. We do sports content. Yes, it's soccer. Man, I'm not going to lie. I just got into soccer. I can't even lie to you. I watched Copa, and that was actually really fun. I bartended at Buffalo Wild Wings, so I watch a lot of sports, hence why I do a sports podcast. Soccer's really interesting. Let's go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We are close to 500. I just love talking about sports. If you're new here, if you like sports, we talk about it, getting into soccer. We talk about basketball. We don't talk too much about baseball. I do watch baseball. I just feel like I'm too casual to talk about baseball. A lot of football, a lot of UFC. Y'all lock in with us. Who we thinking, chat? We thinking Patty Pimlet or Bobby Green? King Green. He changed his name. I mean, Patty. Something's telling me Bobby Green. Drake is live under you right now. Let's go. Drake, slide up. Patty. I mean, it's gonna be. I said yesterday. I think Bobby Green and Patty Pimlet could be a fight of the year candidate. I feel like it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be a war. Oh, they're talking to Curtis. I thought they were talking to Patty Pimlet. I mean, let's be real. It's for this fight for the interim heavyweight title. I'd rather see them fighting for the real strap. I mean, John Jones time torching the belt, wants to fight a 42-year-old Stipe. Messi or Ronaldo? I gotta go Messi. I'm not gonna lie. I say that as a casual. I say that as a casual soccer fan. And I saw something where Messi is apparently second to Ronaldo in like everything. So that's kind of crazy. Damn it. Hey, like I said, I'm a casual, so I hear more about Messi than Ronaldo. Does Ronaldo still play? I don't know. Favorite soccer player? Like I said, man, I don't really watch soccer like that, so I'm gonna just go Messi. That's about the only soccer player I know is Messi. So, Mbappe, a dog. I know who that is. I know who Mbappe is. Retiring after 2026 World Cup. God. Bobby Green is iced out. Bro got the rings. Oh, man. That's a good question. Biggest night in MMA UK history. Dude, I need an energy drink for real. I've been trying to not drink them lately, chat. Those motherfuckers are bad for you. I've been trying to get off them low key. Oh my god. Every he plays for Al Nassr, Ronaldo, bet. Uh every fight, I mean, Dane about to just have to up the bonus at this point. Everybody just asking for more money every press conference. 100K bonuses, fight of the night, knockout of the night, submission of the night, confirmed for UFC 304. I like it. I like it. Brother, who is your favorite soccer player? How rude of me to not ask. Who is your favorite soccer player? Oh my god. I just hate Bilal Muhammad, bro. I hope he loses. Who's what team? What team? Not Wembley Stadium. Hey yo, what's up, James? What's up, baby? How you doing today? We just up here watching this UFC 304 press conference. Manchester City, nice. Denmark, but see, that's what I don't get about soccer. There's so many leagues, dude. There's so many leagues. It's hard as a casual to get into it when it's not like one linear league. Living well by the grace of God. God bless you, boys. Here from New Jersey, New Jersey, USA. Shout out James from across the country. As y'all can tell, I'm sure y'all can assume I'm from Texas, Southern accent. So God bless, God bless. We got some diversity in here. I like it. I like it from all over. Y'all watch UFC at all? Big Tex. That's me. Ooh, Tom Aspinall's walkout song. Let's see what's it gonna be. Ooh, he said best walkout in UFC history. I love a good UFC walkout. I was about to say Australia, bro. Like for real, I've got that before. It's been that long since UFC's been in Manchester. That's crazy. Love it. Who's your favorite fighter, bro? Hell yeah. Have you heard the John Jones thing, dude? I get torched. Let me take my headset off for this one. I get torched when I talk about John Jones, dude. But I'm just being for real. People call me a hater, this and that. I mean, I can sit here and admit all day John Jones is the best combat sports fighter to ever do it, but I'm not going to sit here and support a dude that beats women, does steroids, this, that, always in the media for bad things. I mean, I mean, best to ever do it. I just can't personally support him. I wish he would relinquish the belt. Habib used to be my favorite until he retired, dude. Habib was an absolute dog. Dustin Poirier, one of the best to ever do it. I just wish Poirier could get over that hump and get a belt, bro. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him, man. When he was giving Islam that work, you see all things MMA. You see all things. My bad. You see the things MMA Guru said about him. LMAO. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really keep up with MMA Guru. I'm gonna sound like a hater right here, but his fan base to me they're just all toxic. Don't get me wrong. I can be pretty confrontational sometimes, but I feel like he kind of makes his content off hate. I just can't rock with it. But I mean, like I said, I give John all his props. I don't agree with his life choices. I know he got hurt, and I saw he is facing charges now for what he did a few months ago. And I think if they move forward with those charges and it takes the heavyweight, I can't believe this press conference is already over, and it takes the heavyweight division longer to move on, they should probably just go ahead and take the belt from him. But Dana's not going to do that, unfortunately. So I really just want to see the heavyweight division move on. Islam Makhachev is my new favorite. That is a good favorite to have. I mean, I can take the headset off now. I guess the press conference is over. Islam's absolutely a dog. I mean, when dominant, even Habib said it himself, better than Habib. He's lightweight. Is Islam lightweight? Yeah, lightweight. He'll probably go up and take the belt above that. What was the belt above that? 170. So Israel Adesanya or Leon Edwards or Bilal Muhammad, who wins that. So he'll probably go up and fight the winner of this after he fights Arman Saryukin, who he's going to absolutely crush. And then he'll probably go up. And I mean, I could see Islam could be our first 3-weight champion. The reason I think Alex Pereira won't be our first 3-weight champion, I think the guys at the top of the heavyweight division right now, via John Jones, Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades, they all have really, really good ground game. Have you heard of Alex Poatan Pereira? Absolutely. One of my favorite fighters right now. I think he's a dog. I think people sleep on his ground game. I just think heavyweight ground game is going to be different. Those guys up there are going to be so big. They get him down. They're going to lay on him. I think he's okay with that. Pavlovich, I mean, he's up there. He's on a bad streak right now. He just got beat. Was it by Volkov? Oh, they're doing the face-offs. Was it Volkov? Who beat him last? I mean, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. Pavlovich is one of those guys that, unfortunately, the heavyweight division is just getting better. You've got guys now in heavyweight that can wrestle. They can take you down. They know jiu-jitsu. You can't be a knockout artist in heavyweight anymore and expect that to carry you the whole way. They hyped him up heavy. I mean, Pav is a dog, bro. But like I said, I mean, the time of guys now in heavyweight, you can be a knockout artist. It's going to get you up in the rankings. But once you get to dogs like Tom, Curtis, John, Cyril Gahn, Cyril Gahn could be such a dog if he would just lock in on training, dude. Such a dog. Yo, you married? I am in a relationship. I have been married before, yes. You can't be one-dimensional. Absolutely, dude. Today's game is absolutely crazy. That's why I give love. Oh, my God. This Leon and Bilal just did their face-off. Leon tried to make him flinch. Hey, Bilal's aura is crazy for not flinching right there. I'm not going to lie. That was kind of funny. Yeah, you can't be one-dimensional in today's game anymore. I mean, and I give respect to all the guys. Like, I think GSP kind of paved the way. He's one of those first guys that was like, oh, wow, he's an absolute dog at everything. I am a firm believer. I think Kamaru Usman is better than GSP. But I'm kind of like that with every sport, right? Like, people say Jordan's better than LeBron. I don't think that's true. I think athletes progress over time and get better. So it's hard to say a guy from the 90s when they couldn't play defense the way they do now is better than a guy today. Does that make sense? Best UFC moment in history. All right. Moment or fight? Best moment or best fight? I feel like that can be two completely different things. I would say my favorite fight ever will be the fight that put me on the UFC, and that is Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald 2. If you have not watched that, I urge you to go watch that. And when I say a bloodbath, a war, that is two guys at the highest level of the game, like punching each other in the face for 5 rounds. It's ridiculous. My favorite moment in UFC history, I feel like there's a lot. Like I kind of got to go back and think about it. Off top of my head, my favorite UFC moment ever is probably when Nate Diaz choked out Conor McGregor. Massive Conor McGregor fan. But Nate Diaz is that guy. Best fight, sorry, you can say it again. What did I say? Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald too. Amazing fight. I would definitely suggest watching it. Yeah, dude, I mean, Leon Edwards with that head kick, I mean, was astronomical. I bet. Yeah, it's a bang. Hey, you're gonna be gone for a minute because it goes 5. Hold on, let me send a text real quick. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Lawler McDonald was truly crazy, and I mean, dude, they just don't make fights like that anymore. I mean, like I said, the game is elevated, and guys are more technical, and guys are more. I don't know how to put it, but I mean that was two dogs going in there, and like people will say like you don't have guys anymore that are like, I will die before I leave this octagon a loser. And I mean, they were both prepared. Oh, another moment, another one of my favorite moments in UFC history, when Adesanya was fighting. Was it Kelvin Gastelum or was it Robert Whitaker? He looked over and he said, "Will you die for this? Because I will." And I was like, that is ridiculous. I mean, that is a monster right there. Just better athletes today. Absolutely. Just better athletes. Better athletes, more technical, smart about their careers. They're not going to go out there. They're not going to brutalize each other for 5 straight rounds. I mean, some of them will. Don't get me wrong. Some of them will do that. But, I mean, I mean, that was a staple. And, I mean, when your favorite fight ever gets inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, it was probably a good fight to start on. But yeah, this weekend we have UFC 304, Belal Muhammad, Leon Edwards. I mean, the card is top heavy. There's not a lot of great prelims on the card. I'm actually going to do a video today, probably here at 1. We might get off live here at 1:30. I'm going to go and record my predictions for today. So y'all make sure y'all like, follow, sub, so we all can check those out. Those will probably be posted tonight. If you watch football, I do a lot of football content, so make sure y'all drop those subs. Remember Hunt versus Bigfoot Silva? Dude, I feel so bad for Mark Hunt because, I mean, if you ever see him on Twitter, man, he's still holding on to that grudge about him having to fight. I mean, he should be salty about it, but, man, talk about the downfall of an actual legend. UFC 297 free fight marathon. Yeah, we're not putting that on. Where's my boy? What do y'all think Yuri Prochazka should do? I've seen talks about him going down a weight class. I mean, Yuri is one of those guys we're talking about that I really think will go out there and die for a fight. I mean, he'll go out there, he'll actually put on a show. I mean, he'll just go out on his shield. I mean, him and Alex Pereira just... When I talk about Alex Pereira and Yuri Prochazka fighting, it's like these guys are actual warriors. You put both of those guys in a room, no rule set, the only person coming out is the only one left alive. I mean, they'll go. They're down for it. In their past lives, they were absolutely warriors. I mean, dogs. We love Yuri. Sorry, I was reading a reply to a message. Yuri versus Hill? Dude, you might be mad at me. I do not like Jamal Hill. I feel like he was kind of gifted the belt. I mean, I don't even want to say that. That sounds, I mean, he put in his work. I feel like I don't want to take away his accomplishment because getting a belt, no matter what, in the UFC is a massive, massive accomplishment. You're cemented in history as a title holder. I think the division was very weak when Hill made his way up. I think Jiri beats Hill. Alex obviously beats Hill. I mean, let's pull up the heavyweight or the light heavyweight division. Of course, I wasn't typing anything that whole time. Awesome. UFC light heavyweight division. I thought he was going to lose his last fight. I just can't remember who it was supposed to be against. They had to call it off. Where's light heavyweight? Khalil Roundtree. I think Khalil Roundtree was probably going to beat Hill. What do I think should be next for the light heavyweight division? I know everyone, and this is what we're going to get, unfortunately. Everyone wants to see, where's his name? Ankalaev, who's disrespectfully at number 2. I do not think Ankalaev has done anything to deserve the number 2 ranking. He has a win over Johnny Walker. Who doesn't have a win over Johnny Walker in the light heavyweight division? Let's be real. He tied with Jan Blachowicz. I mean, let's just take a look at his record. Ankalaev getting the next title shot, coming off a win to Johnny Walker, tying with Jan Blachowicz. He beat Anthony Smith back in 2022. Another guy I can ask you who hasn't beat Anthony Smith. And I'm a massive Lionheart fan. Do not get me wrong. He beat Santos, who was on and I'm going to assume, a 5-fight losing streak. He was actually coming off a win to Johnny Walker. But after that, he was on a three-fight losing streak. I mean, Santos is a dog, but like I said, I think what should have happened is I think Ankalaev should have rematched Jan Blachowicz, and the winner of that should fight for the belt. But Alex Pereira is a dog. He doesn't care. He wants to fight again before the end of the year. So, thoughts on Reyes? On paper, he should be one of the best. Are you talking about Dominique Reyes? Where's he at? He just won a fight, but he was on like a 9-fight losing streak. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to cap on that one. Dominique Reyes. If this is who you're talking about. I mean, that John Jones fight really changed his career. I mean, and John said that was one of the hardest fights he's ever had. And I think Reyes honestly put his absolute all into that fight. Absolutely everything. I mean, after that, but again, he's fought nothing but dogs. I mean, a loss to Jan Blachowicz round 2, a loss to Yuri Prochazka round 2, 2 champions. A loss to Ryan Spawn, a knockout in the first round. What can you do? I mean, you get knocked out sometimes. It happens. Finally got a win, back in the win column against Jacoby. I think that's massive for him. I think he probably needs to stay active. That was a first-round knockout. If I was Reyes, I would be trying to fight again within the next 2 months. Let's talk about who we think's gonna. What are we thinking about Duplessis and Israel Adesanya? I've been kind of back and forth on that, not too much. I think Izzy probably goes out there and gets the dub, but every time I see Driscus, I'm like, I feel like this dude could get it done. But at the same time, man, I don't know. He could, he couldn't. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think Izzy goes up. I'm gonna let y'all know what I want to happen. I thought UFC 300 was going to be Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya for the light heavyweight strap. Now, I think we get that in December, potentially. I think Izzy's going to win the one. Tell me this story is not absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to lay this whole story out for y'all, right? Israel Adesanya, down 0-3. Down 0-3 against Alex Pereira. Comes in, knocks him out cold. Gets his belt back. Ends up losing the belt. But they're 1-1 in the UFC. Alex Pereira moves up light heavyweight, gets the light heavyweight belt. 2-division champ. Something Israel Adesanya has wanted to do, but couldn't get done. What does Izzy do in December after he beats Driscus Duplessis? And when I say in December, I mean, who does he fight in December? Well, Israel Adesanya goes up and fights Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight strap. Will he beat the guy everyone thinks he can't beat? Up, tied 1-1 UFC, down 1-3 all-time fighting. Can he get that light heavyweight strap he has wanted to get for a long time? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I think DDP is going to beat Izzy up. The grappling plus striking. So here's the thing. Izzy actually has really good grappling. Really decent grappling. I wouldn't say great. I would say he has good, decent grappling. We really haven't seen him. I mean, I think he's out grappled everyone he's had to grapple with, other than Jan Blachowicz, who is massive. Let's be for real. Yeah, I mean, I think DDP can get it done. I think he's absolutely a dog for sure. I can see it. I'd be here for it. What does Izzy do if he loses that, though? I mean, at some point when you've been a champion so long, when you just can't fight for titles anymore, do you keep fighting or you just retire? I mean, he said he has liked golfing, so that could be big. So what do we think? Leon Edwards loses this, he gets an immediate title shot, right? He gets a rerun? Or do we think they're going to... I mean, Kamaru Usman's been inactive, but I know he wants to fight. That South African sauce is crazy. I mean, bro is juiced. There are a lot of dudes in the UFC that juice. I'm not going to cap. And I mean, honest opinion, make it legal. Let everyone juice. That's the only way it's going to be an even playing field. Let's be serious. The UFC was better when everyone was sauced up. Let's be serious. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, I'm sure he already is, but could you imagine a legally juiced Islam Makhachev or a legally juiced Alex Pereira? That would be ridiculous. I see a lot of people saying they think Islam is going to lose to Arman. That Arman did. If Islam loses to Arman, I will delete my whole page on everything. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. What else do I upload on? Instagram. I mean, Arman's probably getting thrashed. Arman has really good elbows, and I think people misinterpret Arman's ground game. I think they think he has a good ground game. He has good elbows from the top. Leon should fight Shavkat. Wonderboy would be an interesting one as well, dude. I'm a massive Wonderboy fan. Before MVP fought Ian Gary, I thought he should have fought Wonderboy. I mean, tell me this story isn't crazy. Are you ready? You got two guys in their 40s looking at one more shot at a title in the UFC. Winner, you're trying to fast track MVP to a title. Wonder Boy is one of your dogs that has been there forever for the UFC. Just give the winner, you make them fight, you give the winner a title shot. I mean, Vitor Belfort on the sauce was lit. Vitor Belfort on the sauce was insane. Absolute dog. I mean, do we? So speaking of Shavkat, I made a video a while ago. The only person I think beats Shavkat beats Islam within 2 weight classes is probably Shavkat. But we don't have a big sample size for Shavkat because he doesn't fight often. I don't know why he doesn't fight often. He just does not fight often. I don't know if it's a visa problem or what. His last fight, December 2023, Stephen Thompson. Before that, I mean, June 25th, 2022, Neil Magny. Before that, he was kind of active in 2022, had a fight in 2020. I mean, he's averaging a fight a year. This man is averaging a fight a year. I don't know why. It has to be a visa issue. I wonder where that Stephen Thompson Rachmanov fight was. View card. It had to have been. It could not. Was it in the U.S.? It was in the U.S. So I don't know why Rock isn't active like that. That's interesting. But yeah, I think Rachmanov could probably beat Islam. I think that's the best chance at Islam losing. Again, people don't like when you bring up that first loss. They get kind of offended by it. Oh, we have Ilya Topuria speaking of my most hated UFC champion. I mean, how do you get a belt and then say you're not going to fight the top 5 guys in the division? Sickening. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Max Holloway, if you ever see this, brother, I'm praying that you dethrone Ilya. I mean, Max Holloway got to be one of the most likable guys in the UFC, right? Absolute dog. Just a genuine guy. I'm praying he dethrones Ilya Topuria. We have a Sean O'Malley fight coming up. Sean and Merab. I like Sean O'Malley. I'm going to be real with y'all, though. I think Merab beats him. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Styles just don't match up. I think Merab is such a great wrestler. And people are going to say Aljamain Sterling couldn't get Sean down. People are acting like Aljamain Sterling went in there in his game plan the whole time. You like Ilya? I just can't stand his attitude. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's an amazing fighter. Just can't stand his attitude. I think Merab goes in there, takes down Sean O'Malley, brutalizes him. We'll see, though. I mean, Sean is Sean. I guess that's all I can say about that. He's blown our minds before. He'll probably do it again and again. Alexander Pantoja, he said he had a big fight announcement coming up that will, he said in his words, be a big, how do you put it? It'll be really big for his career. And that makes me think it's not in the flyweight division. We know Sean and Alexandre, my bad. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. We know Sean and Alexandre have beef. I don't think Alexandre's next fight will be Sean O'Malley. I think it'll actually be Jose Aldo at the bantamweight. I think if he beats Aldo, he'll be next in line to fight Sean O'Malley. So I think that's kind of where that storyline's going. Sean is going to smoke Merab, mark my words, split decision, worst case scenario. I think if it goes to decision, Sean loses. Because if it goes to decision, I think there's going to be a lot of Merab holding him on the ground. I mean, and like I said, Sean can get it done. Sean can definitely get it done. I mean, something in my stomach is just telling me that Something down here is just telling me it's. I mean, I really want Sean to win, guys. Trust me. Absolute demon. Awesome dude. Seems really cool. Hopefully one day when I start doing interviews, get someone on here. Maybe we'll get Sean O'Malley one day. That would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think is next for all the divisions. Who do we oh, well, I guess we could do women's divisions. I really don't know what's happening down there with the women's weight classes. I mean, you got Alexa Grasso tied up in Ultimate Fighter right now. Zhang Wei Li just fought. There's just not a lot of title movement. I did like Rose Namajunas said, add a women's BMF belt. I like it. One more belt to throw around in the women's weight classes, I guess. Speaking of Sean's, what do we think is next for Sean Strickland? I think Sean Strickland absolutely fights the... you know what? Here we go. Here's what's going to happen in the middleweight division. So, Dricus du Plessis, Israel Adesanya, no matter that outcome, Sean Strickland is going to fight the winner. It just makes sense for the story. And I think Robert Whittaker fights the loser. And then I think if Robert Whittaker can beat the loser, he'll obviously fight for a title. So, what do I think is going to happen with Khamzat Chimaev? He should probably retire. I mean, man, you can fight once, maybe twice a year. You had one opportunity, you got sick, unfortunately. I mean, there's not too many opportunities for Khamzat to be great in the UFC without getting a visa. The Vikings have announced the following roster moves. We're going to have to read that in a minute. I appreciate all of y'all here right now. Drop a like, drop a sub. Like I said, we do UFC content, football content, basketball content. I can talk about anything. Very casual soccer, so don't get me talking crazy. Yeah. A lot of good fights coming up. I think we need to see... Is Roman... I'm just looking at something that I just saw. Is that dude a 2 weight class fighter? Roman Odutse or whatever? The dude that just beat... Did he move out of the top 10 or top 15 in light heavyweight? Oh, no. Oh, no, he's 11. Anthony Smith is still ranked. I thought he got kicked out of the rankings. I was like, that's unfortunate. What are we thinking about Paulo Costa? I mean, who's next for him? Let's get Paulo Costa and Jack Hermanson. Might as well. Or, another one of my favorite fighters that I just started watching recently. Let's see how long he's been in the UFC. Not too long. 2022. Chow Barallo, I mean, a dog. So I could see Chow and Paulo Costa fighting. That would be a good one. What has Marvin Vettori done? I feel like he's fought recently, but I feel like he hasn't. Jared Cannonier, June 2023. I mean... Joaquin Buckley said he has a fight coming up. We were talking about that on Twitter. Shout out my boy Kevin. I mean, he's on an absolute streak. He's on a fiver. 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad. I think they said Buckley could be fighting Wonderboy next. Unfortunate for Wonderboy, I think. Really want to see him. I mean, how much longer is Wonderboy going to fight? I mean, talk about one of the oldest fighters in the UFC, but probably one of the most healthy. Looks like he could fight forever. Looks like he could absolutely fight forever. Guys, I really need help. I got to make 2 shorts today. We try to post 2 shorts a day. I need a NFL topic and a UFC topic. Let's see what's popping off in the NFL world right now. NFL news. Y'all see Joe Burrow out there looking like a James Bond villain? That was crazy. Jordan Love not at practice. Who would have thought? Give the man his money. I mean, y'all aren't paying anybody. Najee Harris. Veterans who could lose what? Please don't say starting roles. Oh, my God. That's not good as a It's not good to see as a Najee Harris owner in fantasy football. What else do we have? There's not a lot. I mean, NFL until the season starts is so streaky, dude. Oh, it's pouring rain outside. Great. Awesome. There's not, I mean, I love the NFL, but I'm not about to just sit here and deep dive on it. I feel like there's something I could find, but nothing crazy. That's why I like talking about UFC. I mean, UFC is year-round content. I mean, you can just... There's always fights to talk about. They might not be amazing, but there's always fights. Guys, we are probably going to hop off here in about 5 minutes. Like I said, got to go make 2 shorts. I got to record a college football video. I got to record our... Ooh, everyone in here, y'all want the early UFC 304 predictions before we record the video? Give y'all some love for being in here real quick. We'll throw our UFC 304 predictions in here, and then we'll post the video about it. Y'all can say, knew it before y'all did. So the way we do our UFC predictions, I'm going to pick my favorite prelim, and then we're going to do the whole main card. It was really hard finding my favorite prelim for this card. I mean, like I said, this card is super, super, super top heavy. I could have done like Jack Hadley and I can't even say this dude's last name. Colin Logren. I do like Jack Hadley. I mean, you have Muhammad Makaev and Manel Cape. That's 8 and 6. I don't know why they're on the early prelims. That's probably going to be that might be my gym right there. That might be the one. That might be our early. Let's look. We got 8 and 6. Malkev is favored 148. 2 wins by knockout, 6 wins by submission. Let's look at the record. He's on oh my God. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's on a 6-fight win streak. Jesus. I mean, he's fought dudes that have fought for the belt. So I can see why he's the favorite. Let's look at Manel Cape. He is on a 4-fight win streak. I mean, he's fought Pantoja. He's fought... Other than that, I mean, dude, flyweight is just so crazy. Flyweight is such a crazy division. I like how they're developing it right now. Yeah, that'll probably be our early prelim. Our favorite prelim of the night. We'll go Muhammad Makaev and Manel Cape. We're probably going to go with Makaev winning that. And into the main card predictions, I mean, like I said, super top heavy. We got Arnold Allen and Giga Chikadze. Oh, I looked at this last night. I think I'm going Arnold Allen, right? He's coming off a loss, but, I mean... I think they're both 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both like 1 and 4 in their last 5. So we'll probably go Arnold Allen. Let me make sure I'm right on that though. Giga Chikadze, 1. Yeah, they're both 1 and 4 in their last 5. I think they're all, mostly TKOs. Got some decisions in there. I'm probably going Arnold Allen. Just personal. I feel like I've seen him fight more. Giga Chikadze's an actual dog. Arnold Allen, I think, is going to go in there. I think he has more of the reach. Let's look. Oh, no, he's actually doesn't have the reach and he doesn't have the height advantage. I still think he's the better boxer, so we'll see. We're rocking Arnold Allen off the top of the main card. After that, this is the 2 guys I was talking about. We have Christian Leroy Duncan and Gregory Rodriguez. I think both of these guys in their last 5 each are 4 and 1, and they are all knockouts, all TKOs. Even when they've lost, they got knocked out. So you got Duncan on a 4 fights in the UFC, 3 wins by knockout, 1 loss by decision. You have Gregory Rodriguez You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight. I mean, more than 6 fights in the UFC, but last 5, he's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 4-1. His one loss, knocked out in the first round. Other than that, all knockouts. So this one was a hard one to choose. I can't remember who I went with this one. I think Rodriguez is a grappler. So that's going to be interesting. 10 wins by knockout. I cannot remember who we went with on this one. 10-1. We'll probably go Christian Leroy Duncan. I feel like he's a prospect. I feel like he's going to go in there and put on a war. Next, we get into the real juice of the card. We have King Green, a.k.a. Bobby Green, and Paddy Pimblett. I've said I think this could be fight of the year material. I think number 15 and unranked Paddy Pimblett go in there and put on an absolute war. What is on the line? It isn't a belt, but it is a number. 15th ranked King Green could lose his number if he loses this. Paddy Pimblett could move up in the rankings finally. Green it went from a pick'em to now Green is favored 125. I think on fight night, this will be a pick'em fight. I think it'll come down to, who has better cardio. I think probably Bobby Green. We'll see. Paddy Pimblett gassed out pretty quick his last fight, so it could be interesting. Co-main event, we have heavyweight interim title bout between Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blades. Tom Aspinall, super heavy favorite. I don't know why he's that heavy favorite. Got to be because he knocked out Pavlovich and Curtis didn't. I think I could see Curtis going in here and winning. I just think Tom Aspinall wins. And last but not least, we have Leon Edwards and Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Y'all know how I feel about this one. I think Leon Edwards goes out here and absolutely destroys Belal. I'm not going to put it past Belal. He has been training with Khabib. I said in my last video yesterday, you're not in 6 months to a year, you're not learning that Dagestani wrestling. You're not learning that pressure. You're not learning their cardio. That takes time. That takes dedication. Now, Belal's coming in here looking like an absolute dog. I'm going to be serious. He's coming in looking like an absolute dog. He's ripped. He's shredded. You can tell he's been working with Khabib. If Khabib is not in that corner, then I do not care that you train with him. If he is not cornering you, I do not care. He broke down Leon's game for him. Respect to that. I think Leon Edwards goes out here, gets it done. I think after this fight, I don't know what's next for Leon. We got 8 minutes till an hour on live, so we'll just finish the hour off. What is next for Conor McGregor? I don't know how to end the live other than controversially. What is next for Conor McGregor? Do y'all want to see him fight again? Do y'all think he ever fights again? I don't. At this point, who knows? Who knows? Who do we want to see him fight? I love Michael Chandler. I think he's a dog. I think he should probably just go fight someone else. I know he wants the money. Conor's time torching. At this point, I would rather see Conor fight Dustin again or Nate Diaz again. I'm really not interested in seeing Conor and Michael Chandler. I just really want to see Michael Chandler fight some more dogs. I don't know, man. Conor been out for a minute. He has been out for a minute. Ooh, Usman Conor would be fun. I know that sounds crazy, but at the same time, it doesn't sound crazy. What do we want Dustin Poirier to do? Do we think Dustin should retire, chat? Should Dustin retire? Should he keep rocking? Let's see who's next for Dustin Poirier. He really said if he's not fighting for titles, he really doesn't want to fight. So, they're not going to feed him to Islam again. That would make no sense. So I really don't know what's next for Dustin. Oh my God, quit bringing me to UFC 304. Show me the divisions again. What Dustin's lightweight, right? Lightweight, yep. I mean, I really don't know who he's going to fight next. But, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off live. I appreciate all of y'all being here. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the follows. If you're not liked or followed, we are about to hop off. Daily UFC, football, basketball content on this page. If you love sports, lock in with us. I appreciate you all of you being here, all of you commenting, all of you chatting. I love the conversations. We will be back. Hey, we might make lives a daily thing on the phone. I usually do podcast on Mondays, but we might start throwing lives daily on the phone. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. I'm going to go watch Deadpool, and I hope to see y'all again soon. Thank you. Now I just got to figure out how to end the live, so y'all bear with me for a second.